Good afternoon, Warrior Nation. Paul Hirschfeld, Franklin Arena, and we have Medfield hockey taking on Medway hockey. Developed a good rivalry. Medfield is 7-0-1, and Medway is 3-2-1 at the moment. And, we're just getting ready to start in the first period here. And the Warriors come out with Pat Lawler at center, Justin Hirschfeld on the right wing, and Matt Dresden's on the left wing, with Matt Kroll and Will Murphy on defense. And we have Matt Malvise in goal. Play is underway. Lawler wins the draw. Dresden dumps it in deep. Lawler forechecking around the corner. Puts it up. Hirschfeld holds it in. Partially blocked by Medway. Medway clears it out into the neutral zone. Kroll picks it up, bounces it back out. Medway steals it in the middle. Lawler steps up with a hit. Medway has control of the puck, dumps it in deep. Will Murphy on the puck. Controls it over to Kroll. Kroll up to Hirschfeld between the legs. Medway dumps it back in. Looks for a line change. Medway shoots it, goes off of Malvise's pad and into the net. Medway 1, Medfield nothing. That's a goal that Malvise probably wants back. First shot of the game, hits off his shoulder and goes in. Medfield heading back up the center ice. Next line out. Johnny McLean, number 11. Jack Scannell, 22. Matt Treber, number 8. Josh Hirschfeld and Robert Treber on the points. McLean dumps it in deep. Forechecks, puts the pressure on it. McLean gets out front, tips it. Goalie makes a save for Medway. Break in the action. Face off to the right of the Medway goalie. Again, it's 1-0 on a quick goal by Medway at 14-minute mark of the first period. Puck's in deep. Scannell's on the puck. Dumps it in deep. Treber forechecking now. Up to the wing. Claim up to Treber. Treber dumps it. Claim picks it up in the neutral zone. Over to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld dumps it up. Takes a check at mid-ice. Loses the puck. Back to Treber. Treber through the neutral zone. Treber, Jack Scannell dumps it in deep, goes for the line change. Got a new line coming out for Medfield. Number 10 is Brett Thomas. Number 16, Ben Russo. Number 9, Tyler Hagen. With Murphy and Treber at the point. We got a penalty on Medway, a hit from behind on number 14. Be the power play for Medfield. My partner in crime, Paul Graham, usually comes. He's delayed in some tough traffic. So sounds like I'm by myself today. Medfield takes the power play out with Lawler at the point, Treber at the point. Dresden's, Kroll, and Matt Treber. Lawler holds it in. Medway breaks it out. It's tipped away. Offsides Medway. Medfield is yet to set up their power play here. It's still 5-on-4 for our next minute 13. Matt Treber takes the face off. Matt Kroll's got the puck coming up through the neutral zone, rushing up. Dresden's on the other side, and Treber, and Robert Treber and Pat Lawler at the wings. Kroll contains it behind the net, battling two out front. Out front, it's loose. Matt Kroll digging in there deep. Refs blow the whistle. It's a good crowd here tonight. Always a good matchup with Medfield and Medway. Student body comes out in droves on this one, and they seem to have a little fun. The referee talking to Robert Treber in reference to digging the puck out and protecting the goalie. And a minute 7 left in the power play. Lawler holds it in on a nice play. Over to Kroll, he loses the puck, he gets it back. Battling along the boards, heads into the middle. Lost a little power there. 18 seconds left in the power play. The 22, Jack Scannell has the puck behind the midfield net, takes a rush out. 14, Justin Hirschfeld. 16, Ben Russo, with Murphy and McLean on the defense. Scannell has it behind the net to Russo. Russo gets it over to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld makes a move, gets a shot off. Goal! Nice play by Justin Hirschfeld, makes a move, he gets it by the goalie. We're all tied up, folks, 1-1. 11:49 left in the first period. Medfield 1, Millis 1. What am I doing? Why do I keep stepping on this? Medfield changes lines up with Kroll, Dresens, and Lawler up front, and Trieber and Josh Hirschfeld on the backside. Kroll's got the puck, gets it up to Lawler. Lawler takes it into the offensive zone, pushed off the puck, keeps a hold of it, gets it out of the zone. Hirschfeld picks it up in this neutral zone over to Trieber. Trieber has it, back to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld pushes it up the ice, gets blocked by Medway behind the midfield net. Trieber taps it over. Battling behind the net. Kroll takes it, heads out of the zone, forecheck by Medway. They gain the puck back, shoots it wide of the net. Medway has it in the neutral zone. Trieber dumps it into the offensive end. They start their forecheck, back out in the neutral zone. Medway dumps it in deep. Behind Malvisi in the midfield goal. Pucks. Nice tip by number 8, Medway. Medfield clears it. That was what we call a bad shift. Couldn't get the puck on their stick, couldn't move the puck, couldn't get it out of their own zone. Try to regroup, have a face-off to the right of Malvisi in the midfield zone. Jack Scannell, 22, taking the face-off. Matt Trieber on the left wing. Johnny McLean, number 11, on the right wing with Murphy and Nigel Reef. Reef clears it up to Trieber. Trieber takes it onto the offensive zone, takes it in deep, pinned to the wall against number 9. Medway clears it back out. Reef, the puck over to Murphy. Murphy dumps it over to Scannell. Scannell dumps it in deep. Playing in the neutral zone. Medway tries to make a pass. McLean intercepts. Back to Reef. Over to Murphy. Murphy fans on the shot. Has a hard time getting it out of the zone. Recontrols it. Dumps it back to Reef. Reef up to McLean. He misses it. Looks like we're going to have an icing. Puck coming back down to the midfield end, to the left of Matt Malvisi, the midfield goalie. Taking the face-off, number 9, Tyler Hagan. 16, Ben Russo. And number 19, Luca Pucci. With number 2, Robert Trieber. And 17 is Josh Hirschfeld. Medway definitely doing a good job on the forecheck. Russo dumps it in deep. Medway starts their own forecheck. Two guys up, flex off a midfield guy, loses it in the slot, comes through the neutral zone up to number 14. Josh Hirschfeld pins him against the boards, taken by Ben Russo, coming up through the neutral zone, dumps it in deep. Medway goalie stops it. Medway's back on the way. Medfield on a line change, and here comes Medway. Behind the net, Kroll picks it up behind the net, over to the boards. There's no wing over there. Back in deep by Medway. Up to Russo on the point. Russo tries to clear, held in. Medfield gets the puck, dumps it up deep to Capucci. Trickles into the offensive zone. Medway loses it, but Medfield's in a line change. Medway pass out to Lawler, picks it off. Murphy picks it up. Back down deep, picked off by Medway. They break 3-on-2. Offsides by Medway. Got a break in the action. There is 8:26 left in the first period. The score is all tied up 1-1. Just outside the offensive zone for Medfield. Lawler taking the face-off with Trieber and with Hirschfeld and Dresden. Kroll and Murphy on the point. Hits Lawler in the neutral zone. Lawler tries to take it deep. Dresden picks it up. Tips. Scramble out in front. Nice try. Puck was loose there for a while. It's going to have a face-off to the right of the Medway goalie. Lawler taking the face-off with Hirschfeld and Dresden, and Trieber and Kroll and Murphy on the points. Score is tied. Medfield 1, Medway 1. 8:11 left in the first. Lawler wins the face-off. Murphy gets it, dumps it in deep. No. Kroll gets it. He walks it in. He winds it up. Deflected. Back over to Murphy. Over to Kroll. Kroll doesn't have enough time. Dumps it in deep. Battling for the puck. Picked off in the neutral zone. Over to Dresden. Dresden's going to wind up and shoot. Medway gets a puck, clears it down to their own zone. Robert Trieber takes it, they regroup. Lawler makes a nice move. McLean has it over to Robert Trieber. Robert Trieber tries it over to Josh Hirschfeld, goes between him. Back in deep, Trieber picks it back up. Takes it up the point to Matthew Trieber, over to Scannell, blocked in. Back down the neutral zone. It was Josh Hirschfeld with the puck. Matt Trieber, Johnny McLean trying to get it out of the zone, having a hard time with it. Back to Trieber. McLean, go. Up to Scannell, finally get it into the offensive zone. Scannell goes deep, stays on it. There's 3 Medfield guys here, good opportunity. Hope they can get it out. '17, Josh Hirschfeld picks it up for Medfield. Aaron pass over there, the neutral zone, no one there. Lou Capucci, number 19, has it. Matt Trieber ready to pick it up, battling. Finally get it out of their zone. Trieber carries it, takes it to the red line, dumps it deep, and goes for a line change. Number 16, Ben Russo, picks it up. Whistle behind the Medway net. Face off to the right. 5:57 left in the first period. Medfield 1, Medway 1. All tied up. Taking the face off for Medfield. Number 16, Ben Russo. Number 9, Tyler Hagan. 16, Russo. 10, Thomas. And Kroll and Murphy on the defense. Medway comes around their own net, takes it into the neutral zone, tries to pass. Kroll picks it off and dumps it back in. Icing on that one. Coming down the Medfield end. Face-off will be to the left of the Medfield goalie, Matt Malvisi. Number 19, Lou Capucci taking the face-off. Medway takes the face-off deep. Medway doing a really good job of forechecking Medfield. They're having a hard time getting it out of their own zone. Dumps out deep. Thomas is on it, chasing. Puck hits the side of the net. Russo's there. Murphy holds it in on the point, dumps it back in. It's blocked. Medway breaking out. Medway dumps it deep. This should be icing on Medway. And it is. Gives both teams a chance to change up their line. The face-off will be down to the right, or excuse me, to the left of the Medway goalie. Taking the face-off with Pat Lawler, Matt Dresens, Justin Hirschfeld on the wings. Josh Hirschfeld, Robert Trieber on the points. Dresens fires one, goes wide. Hirschfeld forechecking deep. Trieber holds it in on the point. Dresens is on it, battling in the back of the net. Still battling, still battling. Good job there. Over to help is Lawler. Still stuck in there, comes out. Hirschfeld has control of the puck. Backhands it in on low net. Trieber squeezes. Medway gets it out. Nice save by the Medway goalie. Lawler gets it. Dumps it in the midfield end. Trieber takes it around the corner. Dumps it to the middle. Here comes Scannell. McLean. Delayed call here on Medway. Going to be a penalty here. Whistle is blown. Tripping call on number 8 for Medway. It's the second power play here for the Medfield team. Let's hope they can put it together a little bit better than the first one. Get some shots on net. We have Russo taking the face off with Hirschfeld and McLean on the other wings, and Murphy and Scannell at the points. Medfield gets it. Scannell tries to hold it in. It gets tricked out. It's a one-on-one here with Murphy. Nice pass by Medway. They shoot the puck wide of the net. Malvies covers it up. .358 to go in the first period. 1:16 left on the power play. Score is Medfield 1, Medway 1. McLean stepping in and taking the face off. You lose it, Medway wins that one. And another shot goes in past Malvisi. And another one he probably felt he should have had. And they are making a goalie change at this point. Danny Graham is coming in to play goalie. Medfield lines up at center ice. You got Dresens on the wing with Matt Trieber and Matty Kroll up front. Robert Trieber has the puck. Pat Lawler with him. Up to the Matt Trieber hits Dresens. Dresens takes a fire. Low shot. Nice shot. Just missed. Kroll controls it. Shoots again, blocked by Medway. It's another penalty here on Medway. It should make that a 5-on-3. Medfield really needs to try to get a goal here. It's a 5-on-3. We got Kroll, Trieber, Dresens, Lawler, and the Trieber on defense. Take their time here. Over to Robert Trieber. He's looking for a shot. He throws it on net. It's loose. Holds it in. Lawler dumps it deep to Kroll. Kroll. Oh, they call it outside the zone. That did not look like it was above his shoulder, that's for sure. Heading down the far end to the Danny Graham now in goal for Medfield. That is to the left of Graham. Lawler gets a half block on that. Kroll picks it up over to Trieber. Trieber starts pushing it up the ice. Brings it over the red line, takes it in a little deeper, trying to set it up a 5-on-3 here. Trieber takes it, squares it up to the middle. Over to Lawler. Lawler's got to walk it in. He shoots. It goes up into the net. You face off to the right of the Medway goalie. Coming on the ice for Medfield is McLean taking a face off. Russo on the right, Hirschfeld on the left with Murphy and Scannell on the defense. Wins that. Oh, it just gets by Murphy and gets out of the zone. It's a nice draw by McLean to win that, and we ended up missing it. Scannell got the puck, heading up the center ice, taking it in deep. They got one guy back. It's a 5-on-4 now. Scannell loses control. It's a whistle here again. We got another penalty on Medway. Gets it back to a 5-on-3 for 24 seconds. It'll be a 5-on-3 for 24 and a 5-on-4. 2:22 left in the first. It's Medway 1, Medway 2, Medfield 1. Face off to the left of the Medway goalie. Taking the face off is 16, Russo, Hirschfeld, McLean, Murphy, and Scannell. Plenty of time to set it up. Murphy has it at the point. Over to Scannell. He looks like he's walking in. He gets a shot. It goes wide. Back out to Murphy. Takes it to the middle of the ice. Over to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld takes it, deflected over the net. McLean is in there. The rebound. Puck is deflected. Murphy has it. It's 5-on-4 now. Medfield, we got one more guy coming back. Still a power play for Medfield. Shoots off the goal. Nice save by the goalie. Scannell knocks it down. Holds it in. Russo holding it over. Scannell still has it. Medway clears it out. A nice effort. Oh. Murphy loses control behind the net. Medway gets a cheap shot off. He shoots it wide. They clear the zone. They're on the power play, so they... Will Murphy takes it up the middle, misses the pass in the middle. Looks like that's going to be icing. Medfield awful sloppy here in the first period. No hit, no passes, and not being in position. A minute 5 left in the first. It's Medfield 2. Medway 2. Medfield 1. 13 seconds left on the power play for Medfield. Taking the face-off is Matt Trieber, number 8. Picked up by number 3, Lawler. Lawler looking for someone to pass to. Takes it up to the neutral zone. Dumps it in deep. Trieber loses control. Lawler gets it. Matty Trieber has the puck. Lawler takes his check. Robert Trieber loses the puck to Medway. In front of the own end. Matty Kroll takes it. He loses it. 10 seconds left in the period. Out to the point. Blocked by Dresden. Kroll clears it. Doesn't get it out. Medway gets another shot down low. Medway has it. They got pressure all over the Medfield. That's the end of the first period. It's Medway 2, Medfield nothing. Medfield can't play any worse. Hopefully they wake up in this little rest into the second period at 2-1. We'll see you back here shortly. Welcome back, Warrior Nation. Medfield varsity hockey game. Medfield against Medway. End of the first period. Let's begin in the second. It's Medway 2, Medfield 1. Medfield outshot Medway in the first period 10-5, but are on the short end of the goal period. So Danny Graham in net for Medfield, getting ready to face off here for the second period. Medfield switching out their lines. Looks like Murphy and Kroll on defense. And Lawler taking the face off. Medfield will start the period short-handed, 4 or 5 on 4. With Robert Trieber got a late penalty at the time expired in the first. So Medway's on the power play. Medway misses the pass. Kroll gets it, dumps it back in deep on goal. Lawler forechecking. Medway guy, nice move, takes it out. Coming up through the neutral zone into the offensive zone. Trying to set it up. And they shot a little wide. Kroll gets it, dumps it right back down. Goalie makes a nice play, brings it right back up. Kroll's on the puck. Medway battling for position. Kroll's in the corner. Graham covers it up. Face off to the right. 41 seconds left in the power play. Line change by both teams. Medfield still short-handed. It's Hirschfeld, Scannell, and McLean, or Reef actually, on defense. Medway has it in the corner. Scannell pokes it deep. Medway has to hold it over. Keeps it in. Medway in the neutral zone, coming back. Scannell, nice back check. Medway dumps it in deep. Medfield battling, dumps. Hirschfeld breaks it out, loses control. 11 seconds left in the power play. Medway coming over the line. Comes around, Scannell gets rid of it. That should kill the penalty. Trieber comes from the box right onto the ice. Little forecheck behind the Medway net. Medway has a little trouble getting it out. Back to their D to regroup. Back over. Medway goes to break it out. Center ice. Nice hit. Medfield still can't get it out of the zone. Josh Hirschfeld takes it around. Still can't get it out. Number 17, Danny Graham ties it up. Kind of an odd shot, a little floater in the air, and Danny grabs it out of midair. Face off to the right of Danny. Line change by Medfield. With Scannell, McLean, and Trieber, with Murphy and Kroll. Scannell gets it, Trieber breaks out 2-on-2. Takes it deep. Tries to get a shot off, blocked by Medway. McLean picks it up, bounces it out to Kroll. Kroll bounces it back in. Over to Scannell, he misses. Murphy throws it on net. Trieber has the puck. It's loose. Medway fans on it. McLean tried to pass it back to Murphy there, and they missed it and cleared it again. Kroll's got the puck. Medway dumps it in deep. Midfield down. Will Murphy down to pick it up. Drops it. No one's there. Medway has it. Bad. McLean gets it out of the zone. Medway puts it right back in. That should be offsides. They don't call it. Kroll up to Trieber. Trieber back to Kroll. Kroll over to Murphy. Murphy over to Scannell. Still stuck in his zone. He dumps it to the neutral zone. Trieber on the forecheck. Hirschfeld out of the box. Off the bench. Breaks that one up in the middle. Medway scores. 2-on-1, he took the puck from behind the net and popped it in. It's now Medway 3, Medfield 1. Medfield hasn't found themselves in this position this year, so we'll see how they adjust. 11-17 left in the second period. It's Medway 3, Medfield 1. Lawler wins the face-off. Dresden's is on that one. Lawler forechecking behind the net. Dresden's. Medfield's going to pick up the pace here a little bit, or they're going to be in for a long evening. Medway dumps it in deep. Josh Hirschfeld on the puck. Loses control. Robert Trieber picks it up here. Aaron pass, no one's there. Another pass to the front of the net. Justin Hirschfeld takes it up the center ice. Got a head of steam, drops it to Lawler, and the Medway guy picks it off on the back check. Again over to Kroll. Hirschfeld, shot low, nice save. Kroll has it, passes to himself, keeps control of it. Penalty on that, on Medway. So Medfield has another opportunity here for another power play situation. They've had 4 so far and nothing's happened, so they surely could use a goal right about now. It's 10:24 left in the first period. They need a spark to get them going. Medway captain number 21 is heading into the box. McLean, Russo, and Hirschfeld, Scannell, and Murphy on defense. Murphy picks it up. Over to Scannell. Scannell gets it. Hits McLean in the middle. McLean taking it down deep. Puts the brakes on. Up to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld to Murphy. Back to Hirschfeld. Over to Murphy. Murphy takes the shot. It's loose. Murphy holds it in. Over to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld has it. Nice pass over to McLean. Goalie makes a nice stop. That one went right in his belly. I'm sure Johnny wants that one back. 1 minute left in the power play. Medfield makes a line change. Lawler, Dresden's, Trieber, and Kroll. Face off to the left of the Medway goalie. Trieber takes it where Dresden's has it, shoots it up wide. Face off outside the zone. I'm not quite sure what that call was. They're moving it outside the zone. Matty Trieber taking the face off. Wins that battle. Goes past Lawler. Robert Trieber picks it up. Comes around his own net looking for some help. Dekes one guy and starts working up a head of steam. Over to Kroll. Kroll picks it up. He's going to take it deep. Still in control, Passes back to himself, still battling. Medway takes control. Matty Dresden's in the corner, out to Lawler. Over to Dresden's. Dresden's loses control and they bounce it out of the zone. Lawler's on it down the other end. He loses an edge. The Medway guy loses an edge. Penalty here on Medfield, Pat Lawler. It was a perfectly clean hit. And talking about a hit to the head, but that was the Medway player trying to avoid it and ducking. They're still going to give the penalty to Medfield. It's going to be 4-on-4 here for 4 seconds. And then Medway should have the power play. So drop the puck here, 4-on-4 with 4 seconds left in the Medway penalty, and then they'll have the power play. Comes right out of the box and stops it, resets up. Hirschfeld gets it, skates around. They're on the power play, and he flicks it in deep. Kills some time. 1:09 left in the power play. Medfield sets up to get ready. 5-on-4 for Medway. They lose control. Hirschfeld dumps it right back into the zone. Hirschfeld gets off the ice. McLean comes on. Still 5-on-4. 47 seconds left in the power play. Medway finally gets it in deep here. Get a shot. Tipped. Medway still controlling. Takes it up deep. Across the other side. Lines up. Blocked. Medway still controlling the puck. Murphy gets a hold of it and dumps it. 26 seconds left in the power play. Playing the first forechecker. Matt Treber, Robert Treber, and Matty Kroll on the ice for Medfield. Kroll's going to get possession, kicks it out of the zone. 12 seconds left in the power play. Medway guy goes to dump it. His line mate takes a change, and Medfield picks it up. Over to Treber. Treber drops the puck out front. No one's there. Matt Treber takes it up deep. Got Pat Lawler with him. Nice shot, Matty. That away. What a great goal. Matt Treber makes a nice deke and hits it right under the crossbar. That's a goal that Medfield needed. Medway 3, Medfield 2. 7:10 left in the second period. Hopefully that's a spark that Medfield needed to get them going, because they haven't played too well so far this game. Lining up at center ice, we got Brett Thomas on the right, Tyler Hagan in the middle, and Ben Ruzzo. Luke Capucci on the far left with Murphy and Kroll on defense. Wins the face-off. Murphy dumps it in. Medway takes it, dumps it. Robert Treber puts a stop on that. Icing is a call. Hopefully this shift of that goal will give Medfield a little bit of momentum here to get going here. I think they're a better team, and they just need to show it out here. They are struggling. Tyler Hagan behind the net. Brett Thomas out front. Puck is loose. Medway clears it. Murphy's on it. Number 8 for Medway. Another icing call. Another face-off down the Medway end. Medfield goes for a line change. Coming out with Lawler, Hirschfeld, and Dresden, and Hirschfeld and Treber on defense. Lawler takes it. He wins the face-off. Dresden's over to Treber. Down deep. Dresden tried to wind up and take it. The Medway guy got to him just in the nick of time. Treber still has the puck deep. Over to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld takes control. Oh, nice effort. Tried to get it over to Dresden's. It got blocked. They clear it down the offensive zone. Josh Hirschfeld picks it up over to Robert Treber. Robert Treber circles back around the net. Gets rid of it. Hirschfeld back to Treber. A couple of sloppy passes to make it a little more tougher to get out of the zone. Treber still working on getting out of the zone, getting ahead of steam. Gets it over the red line, dumps it in. 3 Medfield players on the puck. Pat Lawler, good forecheck. Justin Hirschfeld dumps it back in on net. Medfield looking to get a line change here. Lawler looks, dumps it deep. Murphy comes around the net, picks it up. Loses control back there, regroups. Gets it up to McLean. McLean to Treber. Puck's bouncing, comes around the Medway end. Matt Treber does a nice job behind the net. Murphy squeezes and misses. Puck is iced. Looks like another icing by Medway. Well, Medfield's certainly picking up the pace here, and Medway's dumping the puck and icing it to little survival mode to stay in this. So hopefully this is a good sign for Medfield to get some momentum and turn this thing around. They're down 3-2, and there's 5:20 left in the second period. It's Medway 3, Medfield 2. McLean, Scannell wins that face-off. He's lost it in the skates. He finally gets control, hits the referee. Scannell still has control. Takes it deep. Over to Treber. Treber takes it. Gets nice control over it. He loses it. McLean stops it from going out. Medway breaks it. Back in. Treber waits to get offside, takes a shot, blocked by Medway. Medway clears it out. Murphy's got it. Dumps it back in. Medway on a line change. Murphy gets the puck, dumps it up deep to Scannell. Scannell dumps it in deep. They're looking for a line change also. We got Russo, Hagen, and Thomas. Thomas takes it, dumps it over. Hagen's got the puck at the corner, bouncing, loses it over the stick. Russo takes a shot, it's wide. Thomas still has it, gets it to the point. Oh, out front. Murphy takes it, tries to dump it deep, still wide. It's over around the boards, and Robert Trieber keeps it in. Medfield doing a good job here, keeping the puck in the zone. Number 10, Tyler Hagen. A nice pass by Brett Thomas over to Hagen, and we couldn't get the shot off. Medfield regrouping here. Medway picks it off in the middle. Russo golfs it out. Medway gets a hold of it. Behind Russo is Thomas. He bounces over his stick back into the Medfield end. Robert Trieber gets it over to Josh Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld back to Trieber. Trieber behind the net looking to set up. Medway holding out, seeing if they'll come. Drops it off to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld up to Thomas. Thomas back to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld up to Dresden's. It bounces over his stick and goes to the neutral zone. Medway dumps it back in. Trieber on the puck. Breaks up number Medway. Lawler picks it loose. Dresden's in the corner. Tries to bounce it out. He gets it out. They got it for icing. A little more life in the Medfield legs this period. Got 2:56 left in the second period. Medway 3, Medfield 2. Medfield played awful sloppy to begin this game, so they got a lot of catching up to do. Got Lawler, Hirschfeld, and Dresden's, Trieber, and Kroll and Murphy on D. Matty Dresden's gets a neutral pass over to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld cuts across the line, hits Lawler in the gap. Lawler sails one over the net. Dresden's puts it out to the point. Trieber holds it back in. Lawler's in the forecheck. Over to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld takes it up high again. Dumps it to Murphy. Murphy gets his pass picked off. Murphy dumps it back in. Changing on the fly for Medfield. We got Trieber, McLean, and Scannell. Nice body check by Murphy at the puck there. McLean's picking up ahead of speed, heading to the neutral zone. Cuts it to the middle. Offsides. McLean tried to make a pass over to Trieber, and he was just, his front skate was a little bit ahead of that one. So we get Scannell, McLean, and Trieber and Hirschfeld on defense. Scannell gets that. Trieber breaks it in the offensive line zone. Takes a shot, blocked by Medway. Medway breaks out. Dumps it in deep. Hirschfeld picks it up behind the net. It's got some room to skate. Puts it up to Trieber. Back to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld back to Robert Trieber. Back to Hirschfeld. Up to Trieber. Up to the neutral zone to Scannell. Scannell's got a head of steam. Takes the shot. Oh, it's loose. Puck is tied up by the Medway goalie. We got 1:20 left in the second period here. Medway's holding on to a 1-goal lead at 3-2. A line change for Medfield. Murphy and Kroll on defense, and we got Dresden, Lawler, and Hirschfeld as the forwards. Lawler takes a face-off. It's tied up there. It's stuck in their skates in the middle. Who's coming out with it? Medfield gets a hold of it. Gets a shot on goal. Kroll takes a nice low shot, misses the net. Murphy takes another one, hits off a defender, bounces wide. get the automatic offside. They got a midfield's going to clear. Kroll gets it. Midfield's back in the zone. Kroll's got it pinned. It's there. Hirschfeld takes it out. .37 seconds left in the period. It's offsides on Medfield. 37 left in the period. Medfield does a line change. We get Scannell, McLean, and Trieber. Kroll and Trieber on defense. Medfield wins the draw again. Kroll has it over to Trieber. Trieber back to Kroll. Kroll up the center to Scannell. Gets a head of steam heading up. Scannell's got it deep in the corner. Throws a shot on net. The goalie saves it. 24.2 left in the period. Looks like both teams are going to let these two lines finish the period. Medway 3, Medfield 2. Kroll loses at the blue line. Medway's got a break. They shoot. It goes wide. Another block shot. Oh, Medway had many opportunities at the end of that period. Real sloppy puck work by Medfield to end that period. They're very lucky that puck didn't go in the net. It's the end of two periods. It's Medway 3 and Medfield 2. And Medfield, based on that, may be starting this period with another power play. I think there was a penalty at the end of that game. Or it might be matching. Or it might be just on Medfield. We'll be back to you at the start of the third period. We'll sort it all out. Welcome back, Warrior Nation. We're going to start the third period. Medfield against Medway. At the end of the second period, Medfield got a penalty. They'll start this period shorthanded. On the ice for Medfield is Pat Lawler, Matt Kroll, Will Murphy, and Matt Trieber. Medfield takes it in deep, gets a shot on the goalie, ties it up. Face off to the left of the Medfield goalie. Opening seconds of the third period here. Lawler wins that face-off. Murphy picks it up, takes it and dumps it deep. Lawler's forechecking down to the Medway goalie. Lawler's on a forecheck, pushing. Stops the Medway captain coming out of the zone. Hits the neutral zone. Kroll breaks it up. Lawler's got a face. Medway regrouping behind their own net. Another errant pass falls into the neutral zone. Medway picks it up. Out to the point. Nice job by Matt Trieber coming out and getting some pads on that one. Murphy behind the net. Kroll on the puck now. Gets it for Lawler. Lawler takes it to the middle. Hits Trieber. Short-handed bid here. Nice shot by Trieber. Nice effort. It's a shot on goal. Looking to change up here. Jack Scannell comes on for Matty Trieber. Medway gets a rush. Shoots the puck wide. Josh Hirschfeld on that. Takes it up the ice. Takes a shot on net. Nice save by the goalie. It's a whistle here. Not quite sure what that whistle is for. I think the ref thought the goaltender had was gloved. That went off his stick glove up in the air or hit the top of the netting. Face off to the right of the Medway goalie. Capucci, Hirschfeld, and Dresden's on the ice with Trieber and Hirschfeld on defense. Dresden takes a backhander, shoots it wide. Medway gets it up. Trieber squeezes. Medway gets it out of the zone. Josh Hirschfeld on the puck. Icing. Medfield going to regroup, coming back down to the Medway end. Again to the right of the Medway goalie. Lawler replacing Capucci for the face-off. Lawler takes the face-off. Medfield gets possession here. Out front. Hirschfeld shoots it on net. Goalie swallows it up. Medfield does got to keep the pressure on here. They need a goal to tie this thing up and gain some momentum. Medfield on a line change. Treber, McLean, and Scannell. With Treber and Hirschfeld on defense. Scannell wins the pass. Gets it back to Treber. Treber down to Treber. Puck comes out loose in the front. Medway gets it breaking. Puck gets deflected. The referee blocks it. Hitting in the neutral zone. Medway gets it out. Robert Treber takes it up in the neutral zone. Goes for the rush. Drops it for Scannell. Scannell blasts it. It goes all the way around the board. Hirschfeld keeps it in. Fans on the shot. Another bad puck bounce. Offside. Medfield in a line change and Medway in a line change. We got Lawler, Hirschfeld, and Dresens with Kroll and Murphy on the defense. Medway coach asking the ref a few questions. It looks like we're ready to go here. Puck bounces Medway's. Medfield picks it off in the neutral zone. It dumps it deep. Some offensive forechecking. Murphy holds it in, loses control. Hirschfeld, same thing. About the third puck that's hit the referee. Sloppy through the neutral zone. Someone trying to take possession here. Here comes Kroll. He picks it off. He's going to take the offensive rush. He cuts to the middle, loses control. Back to the neutral zone. Murphy flicks it back in on the goalie. Goalie can't find it in his pads. Ends up tying it up. Face off in the mid to the appears to be to the left of the Medway goalie. Russo, Capucci, and Hagen on the forwards. Hirschfeld and Treber on defense. Capucci gets waved out. Russo steps in. Nice save. Hirschfeld keeps it in the zone. It rolls. It's loose. Medfield has it out here. Robert Treber dumps it back in. Hagen dumps it further back to the back of the net for Russo. That's a penalty right there. It's like Medway. It's an opportunity for Medfield to get back in this game, try to tie this thing back up. Penalty on Medway. Number 9 for Medway is called for a cross-check against the boards. The power play with Treber, Kroll, and Dresens. Robert Treber and Pat Lawler on defense. Wins that shot. Robert holds it in. Gets it over to Lawler. Lawler's walking in. Gets a shot on the goal. Dresens on the rebound. Kroll another shot. Clears it back out to the point to Dresens. Dresens brings it to the middle. Tries to get a shot off. Kroll picks it up. Behind the net to Matt Treber. Matt trying to get some positioning, looking at someone to pass to. Still battling along the boards, gets it out to the point. Robert brings it to the middle, back over to Matty. Nice low shot. Medfield's getting some shots on this power play. Move it. Robert Treber has it deep. Goes down and gets it. Medfield getting a little tired here. They got to pass it up. Lawler gains control in the corner. Back to Trieber. Medway captain battling hard. Trieber still got it. Out to Trieber. Brings it to the middle. Back over. Up, picked off. Iced. 7 seconds left in the power play. Robert Trieber picks it up behind the net. Waits for some help as a line change is coming. Aaron pass, Medway takes it over, trying to get it out of the zone, back to the neutral zone. Murphy picks it up, over to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld back to Murphy. Murphy fans on it, picks it up. Hirschfeld to McLean. McLean, Medfield can't seem to get the puck straight today. A lot of bounces. Murphy to Hirschfeld to Russo, gets it in deep. Get on the puck. Very, very sloppy play by Medfield. They can't control the puck. It's doing a lot of bouncing. No passes. Broken up again by Medway. Hirschfeld passes out to Capucci. Capucci gets a poke check. Over to Russo. How is that a penalty? That is a terrible, terrible call. No elbow, no nothing. He's calling Medfield for an elbow. It's an awful call. Medfield will be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. 8:27 left in the game. Medfield trying to gain possession of the play. It's another penalty on Medfield for a cross check. I think it's number 2, Robert Trieber. That's his third one of the day. And that's going to cost Medfield. Now it's a 5-on-3 for the next 1 minute and 18 seconds. Got Lawler, Matt Trieber, and Matt Kroll out there representing Medfield on the 5-on-3. Medway controls the draw. Down deep behind the midfield there. Out to number 5. Stay on it. Good job by Matt Trieber over there. Can't get it out though. Nice job. Lawler controls it, loses it. Medway's resetting up here. Ties it up. Medfield making a line change, a couple of line changes. Scannell coming out for Lawler. Murphy coming out on defense. Scannell loses that draw. Medway's got the draw, the control. They're trying to set it up. Shot, save. Nice job by Danny Graham, who came into this game late. Another face-off to the left of him. Scannell wins this one. Kroll gets a hold of it. Blasts it all the way around, but they're able to keep it in. Puck is deflected by Medfield up into the netting, up in the ceiling. Face off over to the right. 7:17 left in the game. Medfield trails by 1. It's Medway 3, Medfield 2. Medfield, Jack Scannell wins that next draw. Matty Kroll breaks it out. Got a 2-on-2 here. Kroll dumps it in deep. Kroll going off the ice for a change. Medway rushes up the ice. 7 seconds left in the first penalty. Nice block by Murphy. Puck is out front. Medfield to Retriever, takes off with it. One out in the ice, dumps it in deep. Medfield survives the first penalty. Second one is up. Medfield kills the 5-on-3s, back to full strength. Lawler takes it through, down to the neutral zone, into the offensive end, trying to hold it. Dresens keeps it in, a bounce along the boards. The puck is loose out front. Refs blow the whistle. A little bit of a scrum out in front of the net, trying to sort it all out. Looks like the face-off will be to the right of the Medway goaltender. No, it's going to be outside the zone, probably Medfield being in the crease. Little question as to why it's outside the zone. Ref does his explanation. We're ready to go. Lawler, Dresens, Hirschfeld, and Trieber on defense. Lawler kind of, Medway gets control, dumps it in deep. Icing. Let's try this again down the other end. Medfield's in a nice fight here today. These are the kind of games they got to work on. Good effort by the Medway. Medfield gets the puck, bounces it out. Hirschfeld to Lawler. Lawler takes it into the zone. Medway blocks the shot, gets possession of the puck. Medway flips it out. Trieber picks it up. Try to break it out again. Medfield lost the puck there. Medway got one shot on net. Goalie saved it. Line change. We got Trieber, McLean, and Scannell with Murphy and Kroll. Goes to McLean, the head of speed. He's got a wide open wing on the other side. Hasn't seen him yet. Takes a nice shot down low. Face off down the Medway zone. There's 5:08 left in the game. Medfield trailing by 1. Medfield wins the draw. Kroll lets it go. Blocked by Medway. Oh. We'll clear it out. All the icing down the other end. We're going to try this again. I think we've had about 10 of these today. Up and down the ice. Face off one end to the other. Medfield on a line change. We got Thomas, Russo, Capucci, Kroll and Murphy on defense. The Medfield student body trying to get them rolled up here. We need a goal. Chasing one. Murphy holds it in. They lose control. Medway breaks it out. Medway got it behind the Medfield net. Kroll takes it away. Capucci on the loose puck. Brett Thomas keeps it in. Two Medway guys have gone out of the zone, so they can't get control. Treba winds up, takes a shot, stopped by the Medway goalie. Dresens has it behind the net, is battling, takes out front. Russo takes a shot. There's a big battle out in front of the net. Matty Dresens trying to poke it home. I don't know if it's matching or it's going to be against Medway. Number 9 for Medway is going in the box. They're doing a little arguing about that one. They don't agree with it, so we got one more power play here for Medfield to try to tie this game up. Kroll, Treba, and Dresens up front, and Treba and Lawler on the defense. See if we can win this draw and get some shots on this goal. Puck goes forward, Medway wins the draw, tries to get it out, it's blocked. Lawler's will keep it in. Treba picks it up in the neutral zone. Looking for some help. Up to Dresens. Dresens over to Kroll. Kroll to Lawler. Lawler's taking it deep, ridden off the puck by number 17. Nice back check by Matt Treba. Stops it in the neutral zone. Lawler picks it back up. Haven't got a chance to get in the zone yet and set this thing up. Medway picks it off again. Stops it for Kroll. Nice rush by Matty. Got it out in the defense. Lawless hangs in there, gets it in. And clear it. Dresens has the puck up front. Kroll dumps it in deep. Go for a line change. Not a very strong power play here for Medfield at all. I don't even think they've gotten one shot on it. 14 seconds left. Scannell's got it behind his own net. Gets broken up. Good hustle by Medway. Knocks it back in the zone. Let's try it again. Takes it again. Two guys going, rushing it. Murphy comes over for help. Hirschfeld to Russo. Russo off of the leg and out of bounds. We're dead even. 2 minutes left in this game, and Medfield is chasing a goal. It's Medway 3, Medfield 2. Medway enters this at 7-0-1. This would be their first loss of the season if they don't happen to pop one in the net here. Scannell, Treba, Kroll, Murphy, and Hirschfeld. Scannell gets waved out. Kroll takes the face-off and loses that. Medway just wants to clear it. Murphy gets it to Scannell. He loses it. Medway right now is just outplaying Medfield. They seem to want it more. Medfield can't get out of their own way. Scannell picks it up again. Tries it again. Tries it again. Kroll right back in the zone. Hirschfeld on it over to Murphy. Murphy has it. Up to Hirschfeld. Hirschfeld up to Lawler. Lawler to Treba. Lawler's taken in deep. The puck is loose. .113 left in the game. Medfield down by a goal. Looks like Medfield's pulling their goalie. We're going to have a 6-on-5 here. Looks like Medfield's calling a timeout. So break in the action. 1 minute, 13 seconds left in the game. Medfield trailing by 1. It scores Medway 3, Medfield 2. And it appears that Medfield is going to pull their goalie and try a 6-on-5 face-off down in the Medway end. Coming out of this timeout, Medfield will be looking to put a lot of pressure on the goal and try to steal a goal here to tie this thing up. All right, here we go. 1:13 left in the game. Medfield pulls the goalie. It's going to be a 6-on-5 face-off in the Medway end. Got Trieber and Murphy on defense. You got Matt Trieber, Matt Kroll, Pat Lawler, and Justin Hirschfeld up front. 6-on-5. Oh no, you gotta. Medway gets the puck. Medfield gets it. Hirschfeld to the neutral zone. Offsides. Medfield's going to put the goalie back in, face off on the outside. They'll look to dump it deep and then pull him again. Lawler wins the face-off. Murphy dumps it in deep. Goalie should be coming. There we go. Face-off. Lawler's got a neutral zone. Let's go. Forechecking on it from the midfield. Hits a Medway guy, stays in the zone. Oh, and they dump it again. Flicked out. Medway flicks it out into the midfield bench. The face-off will be in the Medway end. Refs are discussing it at center ice. I don't know if they both saw it, but it absolutely was shot into the net by the Medway defender. 37 seconds left to go in the game. Refs have conversed. Face-offs in the Medway end. 37 seconds left. They got to get control here. The puck is loose. It's an icing call. Hit the red line before they got to it. It looks like the Medway defender was going to beat Murphy to the puck. 27 seconds left. Try this face-off thing again and see if Lawler can draw one back to the point. Get some control, get a shot on net and crash that net for a rebound. Here we go. Doesn't get control. It's out up. It's iced. It looks like it's wide of the net. Another icing call. All Medway cares about is time ticking off the clock. So it's down to 17 now. Another face-off down their end. Medway needs to try to win a draw. Medfield needs to try to win a draw here and get a shot off net so we can score or get a rebound here. Lawler goes again. Kroll has it. It's back in the center. It's loose. It's iced. Back out. Treva takes it over. Offsides. 7 seconds to go. Medfield has not played their finest hockey today. That's the ball game, folks. Medway upsets Medfield 3-2. Medway, quite frankly, played harder and deserved the game. They worked a lot harder than the Medfield team. Medfield couldn't get out of their own way today. So they'll regroup. They'll play Pembroke, who they lost to last year in the playoffs. So they got some tough games coming up.
Production support provided by Medfield.tv. Access to our community.